Leo, welcome back. Or if you are new, welcome to the channel. This is Cindy with Tana Tarot, and this reading is a love reading for Leo for the week of March 28th through April 3rd. But this is really timeless. And maybe a message in here for you whenever you come across it. Just want to make a note that these readings are general. In as much as it is focused towards Leo, it is general because it is not personal, one-on-one. Hundreds and sometimes even thousands of people watch these videos, and it cannot be for everyone. So please do not force it. If it is not what you are going through or experiencing, it is not for you. But what you can do is check all your other placements. Your sun, moon, ooh, slippery suckers. Your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let me do one more because that was not good. There you go. And if this resonates, please do like and subscribe. But most of all, Leo, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I enjoy spending this time with you. Let's go ahead and get going. We'll cut the cards. And I'm going to lay them out in the positions, and then we'll go back through and I will tell you the story. Your energy, the 10 of Wands. How you see your person, the 9 of Cups. How you see the relationship, the 5 of Cups. Their energy, Ace of Cups, a lot of cups. How they see you in the relationship, the King of Wands. Their intentions moving forward, King of Pentacles. Okay. What is hidden or a challenge, the Page of Wands. Advice from Spirit, the World. Potential outcome, the 4 of Pentacles. I say this every time. Interesting. But it is interesting. Let me see here. Hold on, I'm going to make sure. I'm sorry, you guys. Even with my glasses on, sometimes... God, is that still fuzzy? Sorry, Leo. I think I bumped the camera and it went a little. I think that's probably about as good as it's gonna get. And I think when you watch it, it'll be more clear. So interesting. Okay, so your energy, 10 of Wands, carrying a heavy load, overburdened, oftentimes feeling as if you are carrying more than your fair share of responsibilities, work, whatever. Getting ready to put those suckers down. What that means, we'll see. But Leo, right now you are feeling overburdened and carrying a heavy load. How you see your person, the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups, so your person, or this is your perception of your person, but the 9 of Cups is about creating a life, your person creating a life where they have, built up, mainly, I say they have done the work, they have, put the effort in, and it's cups, so it's about, love, emotions, that type of thing. And so they are in a good place emotionally, but 9 is about self. So while this person is feeling very self-satisfied, they have done a good job, and there's nothing wrong with that. This person has done some work. They feel good. They've built themselves up. They feel like full. Look at all their cups standing upright. They feel like full of love, ready to give love, like celebrating, like, hey, look what I've done. Look what I've built. I feel good. So you can either see your person as, wow, very emotionally mature, I don't know if that's what I'm looking for, but very, enlightened. Okay, so this person's done the work, they have self-love, they are able to give love, but you can also see them as a bit smug and self-satisfied. And I always get that vibe with the Nine of Cups. And I think that may be it, because in the next card, which is in the how do you see the relationship, we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is about loss, regret, bereavement, like just real grief. So you've been carrying a heavy load. I believe with these other cards around here, you see this person as very self-satisfied. And you see the relationship with grief, loss, regret. So it appears to me, Leo, that something has occurred. Perhaps you were in a relationship and things were going okay, but then this person started to grow and do work. And it got to the point where they were working on themselves more than the relationship. And because I don't see I don't see this happening like in the beginning, or why would you even go there if you feel this? So your person went through a period of, growth. I think they didn't love themselves. I think they didn't have boundaries. I think they didn't respect themselves. They didn't love themselves, and they weren't able to love you. And you felt like, wow, I'm carrying this whole show here. I'm doing all the work. This person is not loving me back. Maybe you didn't know the person wasn't able to love you back. So, here you are in the relationship, feeling like you're carrying the whole load. This person is building themselves up from the inside, which is a good thing, but sometimes that is the demise of a relationship. And whether an event has occurred and you guys have broken up, or whether just you feel them moving so far apart from you with this growth, you see the relationship as you feel like you've lost them. And you are really grieving it. You're like, look at all this work I put into this. And here they are, focusing so much on themselves, selfish son of a, right? And you feel like you're losing them. You feel like they're getting further and further and further away from you. And maybe they are, I don't know. So their energy, Ace of Cups, well, there you go. Connecting emotionally. A new connection emotionally. And that's what they're creating within themselves. Now, when they've done this and they learn to love themselves and they are able to finally really give love, is this them giving love to themselves, or is this them giving love to you? I don't know. Spirit's being cagey here with what they're telling us. How do they see you and the relationship? The King of Wands. It looks like they see you as, and Leo, you know what? Wands is fire, and this may stand for Leo. I'm not the astrology guru here, but very interesting. So fire is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So they see you as forceful, charismatic, and I'm a Sagittarius and a fire sign, and it's mainly said about Sagittarians, but it is said about other fire signs as well. Really good looking. So they see you as, charismatic, forceful. They see the relationship as dynamic. There's chemistry. And I believe this is still in the present tense, Leo. What are their intentions moving forward? The King of Pentacles. They want a more solid relationship. They want to build things with you. They want like a really super serious commitment. That's what they're about. What is hidden or a challenge? We have the Page of Wands. Interesting. So they see you as the King of Wands. Maybe what's hidden, Leo, is that you really don't feel like a king right now, or you want to be the king. You're trying to be the king. You're trying to grow and be the king, but you're not feeling it. It doesn't mean that you are less or that you are the page, and nothing wrong with being a page, but you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that you're less, but I think what's hidden is that you're not feeling very confident right now. And of course, if with all this going on and this person growing and you feeling kind of left behind, you're definitely not feeling very confident. And that's totally understandable. Advice from Spirit, we have the World. I like it. It's about integration, involvement, and like an accomplishment and a fulfillment. And then the potential outcome, the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is awesome. Often, not awesome. Well, it can be, but it's often about like control and possessiveness. But in this energy, I'm feeling like it is an offer to start small. So let me tell you what I'm getting here. So in the recent past, and I didn't even lay it out this way, but that's how it's coming out. You've seen this person really doing some inner growth. Maybe you were okay with the way things were going. I don't know. Maybe there were issues around things, you didn't really feel like this was really going anywhere. You didn't really feel like you were getting what you deserved, because I think even before they started this growth and kind of scaring you and freaking you out, you felt like you were carrying the majority of the load, because they were likely unable to really be present and be receptive and be like a balanced partner. And I think so you're carrying a heavy load. This relationship is like, you're like, Then they started growing and building up their internal love reserves. And you're like, great. What does this mean for me? Like, here I am carrying the whole freaking load. This person's working on themselves, finding themselves, learning to love themselves. Where does that leave me now? And you really love them, you really want to be with them, but they're either not giving you anything or they're off doing their own thing and you don't know how that's going to turn out. So you really were, and maybe are right now, seeing this relationship with like a sense of like loss and regret. Like, what the hell is going on here? Where does this leave me? What do I do? But then I do see through this growth, your partner being able to, and you know what, with all these cups, I have a feeling your person maybe like water and maybe have some earth. But I say water because they're really getting in touch with their emotions, which is a good thing. But then they also have the benefit of having the earth, which gives them, makes them stable, secure, like not, flighty or, not wanting to invest in a relationship. They do. And I believe that's the earth, coming through there. So their energy is one of wanting a new beginning in love. I think they're saying, I saw you carrying the load. I know what I've been going through, either making you carry the load and the inner work that I've been doing. I know it's made you feel sad and like maybe you're losing me. Like, sad, regretful. Like maybe you said something to them. I'm carrying this heavy freaking load. I don't feel like you're present. I do this for you. I do that for you. And you don't do anything for me. And maybe you feel regret. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have rocked the boat. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. But this person, they did this work for themselves. But I think that you, Leo, kind of gave them the oomph, the push. Like they were like, I'm going to lose this person if I don't work on myself. What do I want? Who am I? Do I love myself? Do I love them? What the hell's going on? And they had an epiphany. And they decided, I'm going to work on myself. I care enough about me and this person to want to do this. And so, their energy, they want to have a fresh start in love. They really want to connect emotionally. And they feel like they're able to now. Or more able to. Because it's not like you go to love school for 6 months and all of a sudden you're the king of love. No. This is something that we have to go through all our lives. Issues are always coming up. But they feel like, I'm ready. I think I can participate now. Of course, I've got more to learn, but I think I can participate, and I would like a new start. And they see you as, you may not know it, because you're feeling kind of beat down right now, Leo, but they do see you as hot, superfly. They think you're charismatic. I mean, they're really, and there's chemistry. They're very attracted to you. They care very much about you. They love you. They've done all this work. And they do want to move forward and build a more solid foundation. Not with you carrying everything. They do want to build a more solid foundation with you. And they're coming from a very mature, and when I say mature, I don't mean age-wise, I mean well thought out, well planned type of approach. Not willy-nilly. Hopefully I'll learn to explain that better. But they're approaching you from a very good, solid place. Again, Leo, you may feel like, oof, I don't really feel like a king. I'm kind of, maybe you lost a lot of your mojo, or, you know, your self-confidence because of what you've been through. But they see you as a king. And you know, this is like your inner child. Don't be ashamed of it. Embrace it. You've gone through a lot. Embrace your inner child. You don't have to share your weaknesses if you don't want to. But I think your person, Leo, would be very understanding if you were to say, whoa, I felt like I was losing you. I think that they would do what they could to help you to feel better, because they know that this has been rocky. And they know they've had a part in it. Of course, it takes two. But up to you. But you're okay. You're okay. And then the advice from Spirit, look at this as a lesson. Integrate your inner child into yourself. Accept that you felt this way. Isn't that interesting? Boom, 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 boom. Integrate your inner child. Accept it. Learn from it. Grow from it. Okay, I felt out of control. I felt lost. I felt like I didn't know what was going on while this was happening. And that's okay. And so Spirit's saying, and they're integrating their self-love, learning how to love so that they can give love. And they do want to give love. They want us to have a fresh new start with their newly found tools and lessons. And being together and doing all this work is an accomplishment. And it's like the end of a cycle. And I'm interpreting the message that I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles is, after all we've been through and all this work that we've done, and you know what, this may be a same-sex relationship. Just FYI. Just got that message. And so the potential outcome, even though it's like small, it's cool. And even though the cards mean something else, the message that I'm getting is, after all this work that you guys have done, starting over fresh with love and building. Let's build a step stool first. Let's build something small and something stable first to start out. I think this is beautiful. I think you guys are going to do great. Now, if you know you're not and you don't make it through this, I'm sorry. Truly. Because I see two people who really love each other and just had a lot of growing and learning to do. So maybe part of this reading is for you. But if you do work it out, then this reading is for you, and I think it's beautiful. So, again, thank you so much for spending this time with me, Leo. If this was helpful, please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. And also, Leo, if you have not subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would. It would help my channel to grow and would help for my dream to come true. So thank you so much, Leo. This is what I have for you. I think it's beautiful and very good stuff. And so I will see you next time. Bye-bye.